Hello again and welcome back to our course on PowerPoint. In this section I want to talk to you very quickly about saving a presentation. You don't want to spend a lot of time working on a presentation, forget to save it and then maybe something happens and you lose all of your hard work, so we want to make sure that we save our presentation at the beginning and then we regularly save it so that we don't lose any of our most recent changes. Before that, I want to show you a couple of tips and tricks which we didn't discuss in the previous sessions. I want to show you a really quick way of inserting a slide, but almost duplicating the slide layout. If we want to insert another title and content slide, I could go up to the new slide and I could select my title and content slide, which is perfectly fine. Alternatively, what I'm going to do this time is that I know that this slide here is a title and content slide layout and maybe the next slide is going to be reasonably similar to this one. What I could do if I wanted to is duplicate this slide just by pressing Ctrl D on your keyboard and it would essentially duplicate that slide and give you an exact copy for you to work on. In order to delete a slide, I could right-click on the slide and in the menu, I have a delete slide option, or probably the easiest way is just to hit the delete key on your keyboard to get rid of that slide. Now let's look at saving this presentation. I'm going to go up to my File tab, which takes me into the Backstage area, and immediately you'll see in this list, I have Save and I have Save As. So, I'm going to select Save As, and this takes me to my different save locations. You can either save it to your PC or you can save it to the cloud so that you will be able to access the document even without the computer. I'm going to give my file a name. So, I'm just going to call this my presentation, and you can see that Save As type is defaulted to .pptx, and that is the default file extension for any file that you save into PowerPoint. There are other file extensions also, but I am going to stick with .pptx because of the wide compatibility. I'm going to click on Save, and what you'll see is that once you've saved your presentation, the name that you gave it will now appear in the top bar. I'm now fairly safe and fairly confident that I can work on this presentation as long as I save at regular intervals. You can also use the keyboard shortcut Ctrl+S to save, or, alternatively, you can click on the save icon which you'll have there on your quick access toolbar. That is one of the default icons that is added to it. So, that wraps up saving a presentation. Very straightforward and very simple. What we're going to do next is an exercise. So, let's jump over there and quickly do the second exercise.